My fault for showing up with these bad boys. You got
First thing
noticed.
said in the stream, Ryan says it's her fault. All right.
It shows her feet. Okay.
Great.
As long as it's not free feet content, I'm satisfied. So.
All right.
Toes were gone.
So last we left off, the team themselves heading back over to Vermouth. They eventually separated. Most of them following the hound that they found within the actual tunnels themselves, Glyph, into the Order of Embers and Ash. A specific order that is set to kind of understand everything about the astronomical events that happened when the fires engulfed the sky 20 years ago. With that, you guys hung on for a little while, but two of you did separate, getting some rooms within the inn. After some time, you guys were able to figure out the parameters of the place. You guys left. Alistair eventually went to go find Manon. And as they're inside the room, as Manon decided to rip out the freaking piece of furniture out of the ground and move it against and destroy the whole place. Finding out that something either about her or about the room is haunted. Constantly trying to throw you off her game. Eventually even taking the second key for the room and throwing it under the door and muting the sound of the room out to the rest of the group. So the rest of the group just thinks that Alistair and Manon need some canoodling time and just need some quiet, and gives the key and everyone moves on. With that, fires keep going out. Knocking keeps going aggressively on the door. And as soon as you guys go out, immediately a force pushes Alistair on the hallway, slams the door. As you see it, as inside Manon, you see this large, shadowy creature kind of loom over you in a haunt. And that's where we left off. Oh, yay.
Right in time after the recap. And
there we go.
And she made it! Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Sort of. We'll see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
It's just a little delayed, but we can hear you.
Well, I have no idea what it thinks the default input and output are, but we got what we got.
Okay. All right. So, Manon, you were in this room. You see this tall creature looming over you. As it starts to scream at you like a banshee, it just kind of like puts one hand of this elongated hand against the door to bar you from going to, it pushes you away. As it just kind of walks towards you and the shadow starts to look less monstrous, as it starts to shorten down, the arm starts to regulate in size. The shadowy form that holds it up is less of a actual creature-esque form that looms from the ground and more of a dress. The horns elongate a little bit, tail comes out and shows differences from you to it. As all of a sudden there's a little bit of color that comes from the single colored figure. You see the color of the eyes, a little bit of color of jewelry hanging on, as you're able to see a shadowy form of your mother just standing over you.
Manon's just gonna have her scimitars like ready, almost debating taking a swipe as she backs up, and then if it appears that it's Dahlia, her mother, she's gonna put them down and be like, Mom.
Just immediately has her arm against the door. I haven't been unconscious for a week. You haven't been in this world for a month, and you're already finding random boys?
What?
I try to kick the door in.
Immediately, just like roll an athletics check for me.
So okay, I would like, because I don't know what's happening here. And
dark
shadowy form. Thematically, I would like to put the full weight of whatever godly power that I can adhere to behind this kick.
Okay.
So
all right.
I'm going to harness my dad's power to kick this door.
Okay. Okay.
You might
Miles
want
and
to
Nightmare.
harness your mom's power of strength. Just saying.
By the power of Hades, I will bust on this door for the girl I love.
Whoa, the girl I tolerate.
Yeah, I was gonna say the girl I tolerate.
Gross. All right, what do you want from me?
Either strength or athletics check, either or.
Okay, let's see. They're both. Okay, so that's 21.
21. Okay. After she says this, you immediately just hear just a giant thud as she kind of gets shifted over as this door just busts open. She kind of pulls her hand back and she just like looks. This? Really?
But Ozgo look past Dahlia to the Alistair at the door and goes, "It's fine. It's just my mom."
You now see like a perfect version of like
Like-
Dahlia, but like all a shade of shadow with just a few accent colors.
I'm like ready to like punch and I got my shield up. I'm like, wait, what? I thought she was unconscious.
That's exactly what I just said.
I am right here.
To her. Do you want to explain how?
She just looks at Alistair. Who are you?
The name's Alistair.
Mom, this is Hades' son.
It's a pleasure.
You know.
Still, I guess you could have picked less prosperous endeavors.
What
Mom,
is she talking about?
I don't know what she's talking about. Mom, how about we go back to the question we've asked twice? Like, how are you here if you're unconscious in the Shadowfell? Do you want to, give us that information instead of worrying about what I'm doing?
Us? No. You, yes. You can go.
I mean, I'm here, so you might as well just answer the question.
Look, I know your father, but I don't know you. So why don't you let me have some mother-daughter time, and I'll figure out about you later.
I'm the daughter, and I'm saying that you can talk about anything in front of him because
You start to see her body like randomly starts like stretching out again as her eyes start to darken and deepen into their core. Leave. Now!
I don't know if this is actually her or not. So like, I'm just gonna look at Manon and be like, "Are you sure this is your mom?"
I'm gonna insight check my own mom.
Sure, you can give me an insight check.
What is that? Not awesome. 16.
16. By all intents and purposes, there is a familiarity that you sense here. Any kind of familiarity, like the familiarity that you had that was still there, even though your mom was cursed before she succumbed to the curse that she had because of the previous battle. That feeling is still there, and it's within this creature that's in front of you. You don't know what form she's in now, but you can trust that this is your mother. Or at least a piece of her.
Question. If he's gonna go into the hallway, is it just still gonna be a creepy black hallway?
She starts to like relax, and as she does, you kind of see like the false shadow that she put in the hallway start to like leave almost like a fog now diminishing, and now you see the reality of what the hallway was. As you see the ice chopping goblin still trying to find its way out. I'm free! I'm free!
All right. Alistair, do you want to wait in the hallway, I guess?
You know what? Whatever. And I'm just gonna like try to close the door, but I probably broke it, so I'm just gonna like try to close it as best I can.
Okay. Then Dahlia will cast Mending on it. Fix it.
You can't do that. Fuck.
All right. So you're back in the hallway.
The moment
Alistair.
the door closes, Manon whips over to her mom. Is like, "What the fuck was that about?"
She just kind of puts her in the. She tries to listen and then make sure Alistair isn't still there.
I'm literally right outside the door. I'm not walking away because if this goes south, I'm going back in.
Okay.
That's why I wanted him there.
Hang on. Gotta think of something. Gotta look through the spell list.
Classic Dahlia taking 27 years to decide to cast a spell.
Hey, on my point. I don't know if that's gonna work. Well, okay. I'm gonna have her put. What is it? No, she's not gonna do that. All right, she's just gonna trust that you're not listening in. She starts like calming herself down. She starts to breathe. Her body goes back to normal. Even at her most calm, her body is still a shadow with some accents. Like her jewelry still glows of gold. Her eyes still have their coloration in them. And you see like a bit of like a flow of like a neon of purple that kind of flows when her tail kind of shifts, or her horns kind of like move within the shadows themselves. There's a slight tinge that shifts as like a neon depending on how candlelight is hitting it. She eventually sits down, and you see her feet officially solidify. So it seems like she has to really concentrate to not be this monstrous form. She just pats on the bed and it just has you gestures for you to sit down.
I know you're gonna explain why the fuck he has to be kicked out.
Because I don't know him.
He's like,
I first see you, and I am in my right mind, and the first thing I see after you start freaking out is this strange man coming to you, and you don't know your way around the world. You haven't been taught anything, and who knows what would have happened if I didn't show up. What would you have done?
I would have read my book until I fell asleep,
Sure.
which is what I was previously
I'm sure
doing.
that's what was on his mind, too. Reading books.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you a fourth time. How are you here?
I've been here. I don't know how, but I've been here. You just haven't seen me until now.
Are you like a ghost or something? You've been following me this whole time?
I mean, no, I haven't. I can't leave. Last thing I remember, there was the battle. It was like I was watching it from the sky. And then as soon as it was done, I finally had control of my body. And then Malik showed up. And then afterwards, it was like falling to sleep. And then I woke up. And then I was like constantly attached to you. But you never saw me.
You've been following me this whole time, seeing everything I've been doing.
Yes.
Do you have to?
I haven't tried to leave my daughter, but I don't know.
Okay. Okay. You answered that question. Have you, checked on Dad or anything?
I mean, I was in the castle with you for the next day, and he... I'm not ready to see him yet, so I haven't tried.
Why aren't you ready to see him?
It's complicated. You haven't.
Were you guys
that's the point of this. You
or
haven't
something?
had experience with this yet.
Don't flip this on me. I'm out here trying to figure out a way to make you not asleep, so maybe you don't follow me.
Yeah, I can clearly
I'm trying to
see
help
that.
you.
Yeah, I can see that you're really going hardcore at it.
You know what, matter of fact, actually, now that you're here, maybe I can ask you some questions. What do you know about this devil contract, and how do we get out of it? So the faster I can go and find that and break it, maybe you can wake up.
Wait. What contract? Like a contract I gave to somebody else? Which one?
No, not those contracts. The contract that apparently happened when I was born. Something that I wasn't there to witness this. Well, apparently angels came and visited you in the Shadowfell and said that they could help out with whatever this curse is. Has to do with some sort of contract? Something Malik did?
Look, the Azure family
Something
are
Amos
idiots.
did.
I don't know what they know. It was advice of many of our elders to not deal with them, as they are not a big fan of our family since I took your grandfather's or great-grandfather's throne by force.
Okay, so they're not big fans of us. I don't care. What do they know about breaking this curse?
I don't know anything about any curse. What curse?
I'm gonna roll insight again.
Okay.
It's a 19.
She is totally dumbfounded by what you're talking about.
Okay.
She honestly thinks that it has been 20 years. I have done a lot of contracts. I have organized a lot of curses. It's which one are you implying? It's
Okay. So when the angels came and visited you and they said a lot of dumb stuff, what dumb stuff did they say? I'm in the Feywild now, so maybe I can visit them and press them for more information about this dumb stuff.
Go to their clan.
Why?
We don't know what they want with you. You just want to walk in there. We've done our best to try. There's something that about you they want. I don't care what the fuck it is. My job is to keep them away from you. And you now just wants to walk into their den and just serve yourself up to them. You at least were protected being in the castle. I can't protect you.
I'm not gonna go back to there till I figure out how to make you not in a coma and not a spirit that follows me around everywhere. Can Alistair come back in the room now? I don't feel like this is some secret information that he can't be aware of.
Doesn't matter if it's secret or not. I don't know him.
I do, and I feel more comfortable if he were in here in case you freak me out more.
She just looks at you and she just tries to put her hand on are you standing or sitting?
Probably sitting next to her. I probably would have.
She kind of gestures her hand on your knees, and she just kind of looks. What are you afraid of?
You definitely have been a person. the last remarkably 10 plus years. So I just want to make sure you're good and can bring you out of that coma. And
Look, I don't know
have witnesses.
what witnesses. Look,
Just
I don't know
gesture to the
what
door
was
where Alice
happening
was
to me
quietly
for
standing
the
outside
last
of.
years. I don't know what was happening to me for the last years, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know. It was like I was there, but I had no control. I mean, it was like I was in the
It's
carriage, but I wasn't controlling the horses. It was.
Manon's gonna try to put her hand on her shoulder and be like, "It's not your fault. I know why, but I want to make sure that can't happen."
She
to you
starts
again.
like tightening like on her dress as she starts gripping on her dress. But now I can see what this did to you. You shouldn't have to rely on a protector to separate yourself from me.
He's not my protector. I can protect myself. Let's just make sure that I don't need him. But I'm saying that I am an adult that can make my own choices and go to places without my mom following me like a literal shadow. Especially when
Are you embarrassed
her
by me?
husband...
Are you embarrassed by your mother?
No.
I mean, what do you have to be embarrassed about? I am the queen of a whole realm. You should be proud. You should be showing this off.
I'm... Mom. I'm also 19, almost 20, and I would like to be like other 19, almost 20-year-olds. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Never doing this.
I think Dad really needs you right now.
She just looks at you. Kind of has her head down. Very well. And then she just disappears.
No, Mom! I don't... Can I check the room? Make sure is she
Sure, you
still
can
in my
give me an
shadow?
investigation check.
No, that's pitiful. That's an 8.
I mean, you don't see any abnormalities in the room or your shadow.
Shit, I crashed out for a moment. What did you say?
You don't see any abnormalities in the room or in your shadow.
Gonna call out Alistair.
I will like reach up and like open the door and crack it and be like, is she less cranky now?
Is she still in here? As I look around an empty room.
She left? Like, stand up and like pop my head in the room.
I think I hurt her feelings. I was just trying to get her to go check on Dad and not breathe on me.
I mean, what did you tell her?
Just said I don't need her breathing over my shoulder all the time.
I mean, I could see how she would take that the wrong way.
Well, am I wrong?
She's probably just worried about you and concerned, I would hope. I don't know. She overreacted a little bit, I think, to whatever her response was to us being in here.
Yeah. She overreacted. I don't know. It's fine. I'll figure out how to maybe contact her and I guess apologize or something. It's fine. I'm gonna do one more check just to make sure she's gone.
Okay.
That was a 19.
No abnormalities in the room or in your shadow.
Manon's gonna look conflicted around the room and then just sit on the edge of the bed again and be like, I'm sorry that the last thing you need right now is to deal with more of other people's family problems.
I mean, I think we've been dealing with your family problems for a while now, so there's nothing new added to the pile.
Yeah, I know. All of today has just been a Manon pity party, and I know what happened with your dad. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take that. Not what you said, but he did.
Well, if you want to talk about it, she's not here anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I guess at least he's with Bomb now, maybe?
I mean, he's not dead.
Not that I can tell. I mean, I still feel a connection to him, I guess.
So he's still a god?
I mean, I don't think he ever stopped being one.
My mom has told me horror stories about gods, so if you're still a cleric, I would assume he's still a god.
I mean, I guess I'm still a cleric. I don't know. 'Cause I just feel, I mean, whatever magic I have is still there.
Are you okay, though?
I mean, I have to be. I guess he rarely does anything without thinking about it, or at least having a reason. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he's got to know something, maybe. But even if he doesn't, you've got that thing on you, right, that talks about separating the Eternal Guardian.
Maybe we could use that. Separate all of them.
Dope.
Food for thought. I mean, she's not here anymore. So I guess so just go and like lay back down on the bed and pick up the book. I don't think I'm gonna sleep for a while, but if you want to, I'll let you know if some weird shit goes down.
Well, I had no other plan before this, so I'll go and lay back down in the other bed and pick up the book and keep reading your smut.
Bitch, that doesn't happen till page 200, okay? Calm down. You got a ways to
Fast
go.
reader.
I would, Manon would look over and see how fast you're reading through it and start to sweat.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. We're gonna
I fall asleep.
pause. We're gonna pause on you two, and continue to the other problem in the other room. So as the sleep began for the first hour, Nova, you noticed, with a little bit tossing and turning in her sleep, not waking up immediately, but you start to see a rune sigil kind of burning on her. Eventually, as you snap awake, Roneen, you do have the Spear of the Six in your hand, summoned. Not just laying there, but almost like you summoned it out of like a pact magic.
I would have jumped out of the bed and been. Roneen, are you okay? What's going on?
I'm fine. I have a spear now.
Um,
So
I don't. Wasn't the armor? Wasn't there a spear involved with one of the champions?
Maybe?
So does that mean you're gonna become one even if you don't want to become one?
I maybe? I don't understand any of it.
Is there any markings on the spear?
You can give me an investigation check on the spear if you'd like.
Okay.
I mean, it's a spear. How big is it?
Oh, that's a natural 20 for 21.
So with the parameters of the natural 20, first off, I'll describe the spear for you. So the spear itself, by all intents and purposes, looks like a normal spear where the grip actually looks like it's actually a rotating chamber, allowing you to change functions of the spear. By all intents and purposes, it has the same weight of a regular spear, but it looks like as you turn it clockwise, the spear actually shoots out at both ends and actually becomes more of a longer javelin. A blade pops out at one side and a longer spear at the other side, turning into one side being a halberd and the other side being a trident. There's a couple of runes that are kind of edged into it once it fully does this specific process. One side for the trident is specifically written in Aquan. So if either of you can understand Aquan, I'll tell you that.
I can.
You can.
Yes.
So specific language that is written in there is the King's Bearer on it, and then it has a writing underneath it that says, "For those who are the wielder of this blade, is given the power of the King of the Ocean."
I pictured that to actually, make that mechanism happen. Once I figure it out, I would just kind of twist it and make it so that would show, and then be like, huh.
Then one last thing, you find out more. So on the other side that pulls out is the halberd. You can tell that the halberd function is an add-on. Most likely, the trident was the original piece of this weapon. And then, whether it was someone using a forge or some kind of smithy of some kind, the trident came first, and then the halberd was added secondly. And then it created a whole new piece. There is a similar scripture on the halberd, and is written in Infernal.
I do not.
I'm sorry, not Infernal, Primordial.
Nope.
Okay. It does look very similar in text base as far as the amount of words used, but yeah, you can't read it. Colorization, one side has a tealish metal to it, and the other side kind of has a very similar color, but it has almost a burning mark into it, almost like it was made too rough with fire, like it almost burns some of the metal at certain pieces of it. But the writing that is in Primordial is actually matching the sigil that was just burned into your arm.
Looks like these were two weapons forged together. I can't read that, but that matches what's in your arm. The burn brand or whatever it is.
That's new.
Is there a bowl of water or anything in this room? With a cloth or anything?
I mean, sure, yeah.
I go and dip the water and bring it to you so you could put it on the...
I mean, does it hurt?
There is a bit of a soreness, but it's almost like the pain you would feel maybe a week after it already happened. So the original burn doesn't hurt. It's just kind of the irregularity. It just feels just not normal.
Thank you. I mean, it really is not. Thank you. I can't read that part. That this says it's the king's bearer. It was the power of the king of the ocean, whoever that is.
But hasn't there been? I mean, I would think there would probably a whole court of some sort, right? Of the ocean? I mean, I don't know. I've never been. I still don't know how to swim, so I don't know.
That sort of thing pretty much everywhere. I don't know.
Have you come across any kings or queens of the ocean in your travels?
Me? Oh, kings and queens are not our art.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'll sketch it real quick so we have it for later. I don't really know what it symbolizes. Maybe one of the others will know how to read the other side.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm gonna kind of have to get a feel for it. Does it? I mean, cause it seems like it's got pretty big, and I'm not a very large person. But I mean, my strength is okay, but not huge. Does it seem like something I would be able to use?
So it seems, what you can tell is it looks like it falls under. Give me an Arcana check on it. Give me an Arcana check on it.
Okay. That would be 18.
18. You try to lift it. By all intents and purposes, it is heavier than what you used to. But as you kind of like lift it up for a second, maybe your Eldritch energy kind of just lets itself flow automatically, and almost like if you allow this to be an Eldritch weapon, it feels light as a feather.
Interesting.
Wait. Is it not as heavy as it looks?
No, apparently not. Here.
Oh. I'm sure I will just drop it.
Well, that's interesting.
Okay, maybe it's only attuned to you. Fascinating. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe it has something to do with the brand that is on.
I'm gonna kind of keep playing with twisting it and like popping the bits in and out.
Okay.
Is there a way that I can make it like? Do I figure out a way to make it more compact at all?
It looks like the only way to make it full. The most compact it can get is like roughly to the size of like a quarterstaff, like a normal size quarterstaff. Pretty much that. Okay. That's as short as it goes. Because when it goes into its full function, it is like a 15-foot reach. So it's
Holy
quite
shit.
long. So its compact version is like a quarterstaff. It drops down all the different spears, the different forks for it for the trident, the different blade for it for the halberd, and it basically just turns itself into a single pointed spear. You can still see the blades. They're not like they're hidden in the side. You can see where it would come out when you finally fully expand it. But it kind of all goes into one function. You assume it is naturally for storing that way, and it can be used as a quick weapon. But its major parameters for combat is to turn it into this larger-than-life kind of spear, javelin, trident mix.
I'm gonna look over to Azalia and be like, she looks like she's still asleep. Should we wake her?
Every so often you'll hear her snoring and just...
Poor Biscuit is probably still asleep.
Yeah, Biscuit is absolutely curled up with her. Probably getting squished. I mean, she's got a bit to sleep off.
Okay.
She went a little overboard.
Well, are you okay?
I'm I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm fine, right? I don't notice anything different.
Other than the blade and the specific marking on you, nothing else seems different.
What you see is what you get.
I guess we just add it to the list of things we need to discuss.
I mean, I don't know that I'd make it a very high priority.
I mean, it just
It
appeared.
could be useful. It did.
Yeah, but it appeared, and you were branded somehow by some kind of.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I don't know, Nova, and if I don't know, there's nothing I can do about it.
I understand. I'm just concerned. That's all.
I appreciate your concern, but I can't see anything to do about it right now. Other than, honestly, I'm still tired.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we haven't gotten the full night's rest yet.
No, this
right?
is still the first hour, yeah.
Still no night. Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Do we hear anything going next door?
At this point, if you guys do listen in, you do eventually kind of hear like a conversation happening between Alistair and Manon. It's not loud or anything like that, but you do hear like talking on the side of the wall.
Oh. Just they're still.
I'm gonna go over and I'll go over and tap on the wall. Hey, you two are awake now, huh?
I'm assuming we hear that.
Yeah.
I'll just whip my head over to the wall. I guess I'm just in there reading a book, so I'm just like, I'll look at Alistair with a raised eyebrow.
Well, you weren't
Didn't you-
answering earlier.
I'll be like, didn't you have the key? How'd they get in?
And I start looking around, realize the key's gone.
All right. Tap tap tap.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
Are you good?
We're fine. Just thought it a bit odd that you weren't making any sound in there when we got here, and you just shoved the key under the door. But far be it from me.
Look at Alistair and be like, shove the key under the door.
Again, this was your mom.
Fine. Reading.
All right. Make sure you get some rest. See you in the morning.
Good night.
I mean, it's so terribly concerned about everything.
Okay.
That's it. I'm going back to bed. I'm gonna shove the staff under the bed and go back to bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit for the next couple of hours, and then I'll go in my trance.
Okay. Got it.
I'm just gonna review all of my notes that I took all this time. And is there a window in our room or no?
A very, very small one. It's like a bathroom-sized window.
Okay. Can I see the sky at least?
Yeah, you can see a sky. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit there and look out the window while I'm going through my notes. And then once the rest of that initial 4 hours that I was doing is done, I'll go into my trance.
Okay. Got it. Okay. What about, so everybody out of that room starts going into the trance or sleep. What about Alistair and Manon?
I think I'm just reading till I that whole you reading and the book starts to kind of drop, and then you're just like fall asleep.
And probably stay up for quite a while. May even once Alistair falls asleep, she'll fish out that necklace Soma gave to her and give her dad a ring real quick. Just make sure he's good, and if he's seen any weird shadows lately.
So you're gonna contact him?
Yeah.
All right. Are you just like leaving a message, or are you actually gonna try to contact him?
I mean, is the answer from just like ring ring?
How long do you want to commit to try to contact him for? He doesn't respond right away.
Just hold it for 15 minutes while I'm reading.
Okay.
See if like
All right,
he
you just
responds.
respond like after 5 minutes. Is something wrong? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just wanted to check in and make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been so busy. You find anything out? Any developments?
No, not yet. Maybe might go check in with the angels and see if they have any weird stuff to say about anything breaking the issue going on with Mom.
The angels. Wait, you don't mean the Zurkland?
Yeah.
Don't go there.
What? Why?
Your mom's and I spent quite a lot of hours and days trying to make sure that there'd be no reason why you'd walk in those halls.
Do you know anything about a curse? Something that Malik did? Something that has to do with Deimos?
I'm assuming it has something to do with, if you're thinking what I'm thinking of, it's probably whatever he did to absorb the powers of your mom and your uncle.
Yeah. Have the angels ever said anything about that or anything curse related that had to do with Malik or Deimos specifically?
I mean, they were muttering on some nonsense about some kind of pact that was made a couple thousand years back that was about a child to be born that was not supposed to be born. And they wanted you. It's
completely unrelated. Right.
I mean, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. I mean, you're
not at all.
I mean, there's is there something you think is wrong?
No, I just get social anxiety every now and again, but that's pretty normal. So, anyway, you haven't... Everything has been okay at the Shadowfell Castle? There's no creepy shadows?
I'm gonna make an insight check on you. He's gonna go into dad mode.
Alright.
That's a fucking natural 20.
No fucking way.
He just
Goddamn.
He's like, look, what's wrong? I can tell there's something going on. You don't need to tell me everything. I'm not. But if you're calling, you're asking for something, just tell me what you're asking for.
Well, I care about my dad and how he's coping with Mom being in a irreversible coma. I just wanted to make sure you're good. And I've been seeing some shadows lately and just wanted to see if you'd seen them too. That's all.
What kind of shadows?
The ones that make the candle lights flicker, and have you seen those too?
I mean, you know as well as I that we have a lot of weird shadows that live within our castle and within the realm.
Right, I'm just weirder than usual.
Can't get much weirder.
Well, I hope that they visit you soon. And I'm like looking around the room in case she's still here, because you might find comfort in that. But yeah, they're fine. Just wanted to know if you'd seen them too. That's all.
Are you safe? Is there something? Do I need to come find you?
No,
Are you talking out loud?
whispering. Whispering, yes. I'm safe. I have all my fingers and toes.
Well,
How's mom doing?
do your father a favor. Where are you at now?
Why?
Just, you're making me uneasy. There's something you're not telling me, and you don't have to tell me, but I just need to know to make sure you're safe. I just need to know. Just tell me where you're at. I just need to make sure you're good.
I'm in the Feywild. I'm near a town called Vermouth.
Okay, don't go anywhere. I'll send a couple emissaries over there, and we're just gonna get you checked up on. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Dad, please don't. I'm saying that it's not whispered anymore.
Look, you won't tell me what's going on.
What are you yelling about over there?
You won't tell me what's going on, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna pry.
No,
I'm not gonna pry, but I need to make sure you're safe. So just at least let the soldiers make sure that you're okay. Let them hang around with you for a couple days.
No, look.
If there's nothing for you to be embarrassed about, your friends don't let your friends
Alistair
judge you.
So much. Alistair, tell him I'm fine. I'm gonna hand him the necklace.
What? What do you do? Tell who?
Tell my dad I'm fine. He doesn't need to send a bunch of freaking soldiers here.
Why is he sending soldiers?
Alistair, are you there? Tell me, what's going on?
I'll put a finger on it to see if I can hear what she's talking about.
You can hear him speaking. You're just like, Alistair, if you're there, tell me what's going on. What is happening?
What do you mean nothing's going on?
I can clearly tell that my daughter's in distress. There's something going on.
Your daughter's always in distress.
But
look at Alistair like you better fucking lie to him.
What, didn't you tell him?
I go.
Tell me what?
I just start mouthing like.
No.
You know what? Just do me a favor, Alistair. You don't have to tell me if you don't. Just keep her there for the next couple days. I'm gonna send a couple soldiers over that way. Just keep her there for the next couple days, and he's gonna really hang out. He's gonna really disengage the necklace.
Well, now we have to leave.
All you had to do was tell him I was fine.
Why didn't you tell him about your mom?
Because if she hasn't visited him, I don't want to hurt his feelings.
He's probably worried about her, and I would help.
I don't think he's worried about her right now. I think he's worried about me, and he doesn't need to be worried about me.
Her.
I tried to ask him how she was doing, and he suddenly started thinking that I was having a bad time or something.
Yeah, because he's gonna hyperfixate on you because that's a way to distract himself. But if you told him that your mom was in a shadow thing, I don't know, then maybe he wouldn't be worried.
I don't want him to feel bad that she hasn't seen him yet. She said it was complicated. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I'm not sure. I guess I know your dad a little bit. I don't think he'd take offense to that.
I just know he's going through a hard time right now. Just wanted to help him out.
Okay, so are you. And obviously your mom came to you first. I'm
fine. I just wanted her to go talk to him, and they could, And
she?
I don't know. She said it was complicated.
Okay, then maybe
figured she was embarrassed or something. Well, then she should have told me that. So she fucking left.
Okay, when have our parents ever been forthcoming with any of us?
I'm gonna call him back, and she takes the necklace and keeps trying to dial Soma's metaphysical number. I don't know.
Okay. After about a little bit, he does answer. It's like, are you gonna tell me?
Okay, if I tell you, will you not send armies, soldiers, or whoever here so I can keep doing what I'm doing?
It depends on what you're gonna tell me. I mean, if it's gonna be problematic, then I'm gonna keep sending the soldiers.
It's not problematic. Mom visited me. Okay?
please hold, as he just starts like, he immediately just hear him just like, you can kind of hear him like step away, like he moves his phone over here, kind of like that. And he's just like, is the queen still in her room? Yeah, we just checked up on her. Check again.
I'm literally like, I'm saying this out loud so Alistair can hear at least my side of the conversation. I look at him and I'm like, I told you.
Immediately,
Well, you just said she's busy. You didn't say it's a shadow.
She's still there, making. She's just, but your mother's still here.
No, she didn't physically visit me. She was in some shadowy spirit form.
Is this that vision thing that your family has? Like your mom, your uncle, your grandmother, they all have these visions. Like, were you like seeing her in your
Alistair
dreams?
saw her too. No, I wasn't dreaming. I just wanted to see if she'd visited you two, is all. I know she wants to, but she said it was complicated, so I don't know if you guys were like getting divorced or if she just can't physically visit.
Where's she now?
I don't know. She got upset. I told her I was an adult with adult priorities, and she left.
How did you say it?
Somebody like look at Alistair and then not look at Alistair and be like, maybe
He's
not in the
just
most
straight up like.
He just immediately just like, look, I know that your mother hasn't been the best in the past 20 years, and you've learned recently that there has been things that she hasn't been able to control of, and she's gonna feel really bad about that. So, you know, if you really are seeing her, then perhaps let her speak.
Well, I'm okay with her visiting me, but I don't like that she implied that she had been following me and watching every single thing that I was doing, and then
Your mother was
intervening
stalking
when
you?
she didn't agree. I feel like she implied that.
That doesn't sound right. Okay. I'm gonna send the 2 soldiers just in case.
No, Dad, you really don't. Please don't do it.
Look, this is for your own safety. They'll be there in the next couple hours. So just don't go anywhere. I'm gonna hang up now.
No.
We're gonna just
I'm gonna
do this.
leave. I'm gonna run somewhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't send the soldiers, and I will communicate with you more regularly.
Look, I don't want to sound like this, but I am the king. You are the princess.
I'm not
Do
in the
what you're
Shadowfell right
told.
now, Dad.
I don't care. Do what you're told. Stay where you are in town. If you don't, these soldiers will find you, and they'll just bring you right back. So, do as you're told. Stay in the town, and await for their arrival. Do this.
Why?
Because I said so. That is why. There is no question in this. I am your father. I am the king. Listen to fucking orders. Now stay. And he just hangs up.
She hangs up on him. She hangs up on him first. I rolled for it.
You can't fire me. I just quit.
Well, that seemed productive.
You can't ground me. I'm not even there.
You can't ground me. I quit.
She's gonna put the necklace away and then start putting on armor and goes, okay, so we need to leave.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. He's sending soldiers, so we need to go.
Why?
That's a great question. I don't want to stick around and find out.
Okay, are they just gonna return when we're not here?
Hopefully. Maybe
Is
not.
that what he said?
Why?
You said something about leaving.
Yeah, because I don't want 2 Shadowfell soldiers just following the whole group around as we do whatever.
Is that...
I'm an adult. I'm capable.
I am a big girl.
I'm a big girl. I just feel like
You see
Ariel
these
Fool
hands?
right
These
now.
are
I'm
big
19.
hands.
I'm
Damn it.
practically an adult. Like,
It's taking everything he says to be like, no, you're a big pain in the ass. He's just gonna be like, are they just like coming to check on you, or what is his reasoning or thoughts?
you know what? Do you want to talk to him and ask?
Is he gonna talk to me?
I just throw him the necklace. I'm like, I don't know. You guys seem to be all buddy last time you were in the Shadowfell, so I figured that maybe he probably would treat you with more autonomy.
I'll try to reach him.
Okay. All right. After like a couple minutes, you immediately, before anything happens, before you can say like hello, it's like, look, I said what I said. Now, are you going to stay there?
Wrong number. I was gonna be like, sorry, not Manon.
Can you just get her to stay still? Don't leave.
Okay, I understand somewhat. What is going on? What is the purposes of us staying here?
Because she's clearly having some kind of problems, and it is my job as both a king and a father to make sure she is safe. I can't leave, so I'm sending soldiers there to check up on her. If she doesn't want to tell me what's going on, they will figure out themselves.
Okay, I mean, when they get here, there's going to be nothing to figure out because there's nothing to say. I think she just got shaken by the whole her mom thing. She pulled some real spooky shadow
Apparently,
kind of crap.
Apparently this shadow is stalking her. So
I didn't get to hear the conversation because she kicked me out of the room.
why'd she kick you out of the room?
I have no idea.
Well, now I'm
I'm
even,
like leaning
now,
in.
now I'm even
But
more
I'm just like,
confused.
what's he saying?
Dahlia told me to leave.
You saw her too? Okay, so
Yes.
there's an apparition that looks like my wife that's apparently stalking my daughter. Do you understand why I am upset right now?
I can understand that.
Okay, so I can't leave to protect my own daughter, my only child, so I'm going to send my trusted soldiers there to protect her myself. I trust you to protect her, but I don't trust the other capabilities to protect her from this entity.
Okay. If you trust me, then trust the rest of my group that we have her best interest in mind and that we will look out for her. We don't need soldiers scaring people or deterring us from what we're trying to do here and trying to help your wife and her mom and save the realm. I can promise you that I will keep an eye on her and do what I can. And I will let you know if it gets to be anything more than we can handle.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Oh, I'm proficient in persuasion. How about that? That is going to be a 15.
Then make me a promise. Make me a promise that... hang on. I gotta phrase this a certain way. Make me a promise on your life that you will protect her from anything. On your life, that you will protect her from anything. If for some reason she becomes harmed after this promise, well, then I don't care my fondness for you or not.
Sure, I'm a tank. I get harmed a lot.
Because what you're telling
Like
me is
my
that
whole
I should
thing.
trust in your capabilities to protect her from harm. So
I think you should trust my word based on the things that I've done already and shown to you. I think that last errand I did would show my intentions.
Odd raised as an eyebrow at that. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You know what I'm talking about, Joe.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. He's like,
I think you know that I have the best interest of you and your family at heart. And I will do my best to make sure she is safe. And if I can't handle it, or any one of us can't handle the situation, then we will reach out and let you know. I don't think I need to offer up my life when you know what I'm willing to do already. And my character.
fine. I'll withhold the guards. But I leave it to you and the rest of the team to make sure that she is protected from whatever this threat is or whatever future threat it could be. And he just immediately disengages the communication.
I just take the necklace and I just like open palm, just like hand it back over.
Good.
He's not sending
Take
guards
it.
now.
What did you say to him?
You heard me. I
Do you
wasn't
wanna-
being quiet.
What errand are you talking about?
Just something your dad asked me to do and get something for him, and I did that. He also asked me not to say anything.
Just gonna pocket the necklace. Not gonna cry. Because you did me a favor. So, thanks. He's not sending guards?
Well, I did us all a favor because we can't really do what we need to do with two Shadowfell guard watching over our every step.
Well, I know. So I figured someone could get him to listen. Figured it'd be you. He seems to like you.
I don't know. I think he thinks I understand him.
I mean, do you?
In the sense that we're both kind of raised as soldiers, yeah.
All right. So just put the necklace away. I'm not talking to anybody else tonight, so won't wake you up again. Sorry.
Fine. Just try to get some sleep. I'm gonna go back to my bed and like, fuck, lay down.
All right.
Thanks, by the way, for your help,
Yeah. What about it?
for everything. My dad and my mom. And I'll just open my sketchbook and go to sketching because I have 99 problems and family is all of them. So
I roll away from you and face the wall.
do not disturb me again.
Before we continue with what will be the sleep and continue this timeline on, we will take a 10-minute break. All right. So it's pretty early in the morning. It's late. Bjorn, you want to do something?
Yeah, I would say maybe midpoint through the night. Bjorn woke up, and he had gone to sleep kind of with a smile and feeling good. I jammed with the band, had a few drinks, felt good, and wake up in a cold sweat. Just I will make my way to my room's balcony and open the door and go on the balcony, take out that same candle, light it, and then just kind of look over the Feywilds. I have tasted this place's pleasure with a peaceful gaze. I'm glad my fallen room's wings soared above all of your views. And it's like a faint image of something almost manifesting on his back, but he shakes it off and goes back to bed. Blows out the candle and goes back to bed and leaves the candle on the balcony.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Everybody in that room goes to sleep. Manon, Alistair, do you eventually go to sleep? Okay.
Let the dice decide. Yeah, eventually. I get like a short rest level though. I stay up super late.
Okay. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw during their sleep or trance process.
Oh, Jesus. I'm using real dice for this one. Huh.
Nat 20 for 23.
Oh shit.
You say Constitution, right?
Constitution saving throw, yes. DC is a 12.
Sweet.
Oh,
17.
I got a 12.
Got a third of that.
Oh, no!
I mean,
Right there with you, Roneen, with a
Oh, God!
big old handsome 3.
9.
okay.
Oh, no!
Raise your hand, preferably within the view screen that can see you if you failed.
If I meet, do I succeed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 out.
The
3
half of the party failed.
Okay.
and
All right,
half
cool.
of
You
the
guys can
party
put your hands down.
succeeded.
Uh,
Oh, no.
As the night comes into the second hour of proper sleep, for some of you, this is your first hour. It's basically halfway through Nova's trance. A sense of eeriness affects everyone's sleep. During this, you guys are all going to have a separate stat of health. During this process, each one who failed, you only have 1 hit point.
Oh. Okay.
If for some reason you're resistant to psychic damage, then you take no damage. All of you delve heavy into a sightless dream. One that you cannot control, one that you cannot see. You just know you're stuck in a blanket of darkness. We're gonna go around the room. I gotta pull up my cheat sheet for this.
Wait, so who failed?
Roneen, Bjorn, and
Okay.
Azalia.
Okay.
Okay.
So we all have 1 hit point.
The 3 of you just have 1 hit point. We are gonna start off with Roneen. You are waking up from a sleep that you know you are currently still sleeping. You almost feel like you're astral projecting yourself. You can literally feel yourself pull out of your own body as you see yourself still sleeping there. You still see a spear laying underneath the bed. You still see the mark on the skin. And you can literally look at your body and you can't tell if you're asleep or this is some kind of spell, but you can definitely tell that your consciousness is being transferred. During this form, you do have true sight, but you do not understand what's going on. Everything is still there. You see everyone sleeping in their beds. You do see Nova in her trance. You do see a door. You do see a little bit of light come from outside. Currently, there is a very, 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 very bright light from the moon shining through what is a very little amount of window. But outside of that is up to what you want to do. You can start it off.
I am first going to try to pick up the spear.
I will give you a choice.
Can I do that?
Do you try to pick it up with your own physical strength, or do you try to allow your eldritch energy to attune itself to the spear?
I
I mean, I feel like I'm not really physical anyway,
So you're just gonna let it just...
that would be the default.
Okay, so yeah, you just pick it right up, light as a feather. You're able to grab it.
All right. I'm going to go. Next thing I'm going to do is go peer out the window and see what's going on with the moon.
Okay, the moon is full. It's bright. You don't remember if you looked at what it was when you guys went to bed, if it was a full moon or not, but it seems a lot more clear than it usually should be. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're looking at the moon.
Okay. That's going to be a whopping 10.
10. The only thing you see that seems a little bit different is almost seems like there's another shadow being shed upon the moon, but you don't know much about this kind of stuff, and you don't get the right angle kind of see what's actually casting a shadow on the moon, but something is large enough to actually cover a lot of the moon itself.
All right. Well, this is clearly happening for a reason, and I don't know what that reason is. So my spear and I are going to go for a little walk and see if anything is weird.
Okay.
I'm going to try to walk through the door just for shits and giggles.
Okay. You try to walk through the door, and you do walk right at the door, and you do get... It does hurt significantly walking at the door.
Okay.
You can't. It seems like whatever the form is doesn't allow you to pass through physical objects.
Okay. Well, now I have that information. I am going to open. Should I take the key? I am going to take the key with me.
Okay. Okay. You got the key.
And I'm going to go out through. Walk quietly through the inn and go down the stairs and go out the front door. Looking as I go, not in a rush, but like as I go, just to see if anything looks like different than it did when we went to bed. If things are weird.
Okay. As you leave and you start to head out, you do pass the room where Manon and Alistair is, and there seems to be every other door has an increased amount of light underneath it from the moonlight. There seems to be no light underneath their doorway.
I'm gonna listen at their door for a minute.
Okay.
See if I hear anything. Natural 1 for a 3.
Okay.
I don't know shit. I probably trip
hear
on myself.
something, but fuck, you know what it is.
I'm going to try the key. Just in case it works on both doors. I'm sure it won't, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Try it. Doesn't work.
Where's Azalea's luck picking when you need it? Fine. I'm going to knock on the door. You two all right?
You guys don't hear this. You don't hear a response, but you do hear... You don't hear them speak, but you do hear like someone got alerted to it and kind of like almost like tripped over their own feet. But they don't say anything.
Hello?
You kind of like
Alistair?
hear a quiet
Manon?
little footsteps coming towards and like almost puts their ear to the door listening to try to see if they can hear who's speaking.
When they do that, I'm gonna take one of my daggers and bang the pommel of it against the door, like where I think their ear is.
Just kind of like reacts. You kind of like hear kind of like a kind of like a pullback of sound and like almost kind of like a shuffle back a step. Kind of like a...
Who's there?
Who's this? As you hear a female speaking.
Someone whose friends are meant to be in this room. Not, and I don't think you're either of them.
You kind of like hear kind of like a gesture, kind of like almost like a shaky movement going towards the handle. And you can kind of hear someone kind of put some weight on the handle. We're going to come back to you. We're going to go to Bjorn. A different experience for you. You feel trapped in your own head. You know you're asleep. You know you're stuck. You can't dream. You almost like feel like you can't open up your eyelids. You can't move. You know you should be able to wake up, but you're kind of like stuck. You try to pull yourself out. Can't. It's almost like you're kind of stuck in a sense of sleep paralysis. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Do I also recognize that I got, for lack of a better term, knocked down to 1 hit point? Did I feel that psychic damage?
You would not notice that you are down to 1 hit point, no.
And you said perception, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
18.
You try to move fingers. You assume to anybody else that could be looking at you, your eyelids are probably kind of flickering a little bit. Your eyes are moving. You can't open up your eyelids. Move your fingers a little bit. That's pretty much it. You're kind of like stuck in sort of a coma. You at least know you're there, but you feel like you've taken some serious damage. No physical ailments, but almost like a supreme hangover, and you can't open up your eyes. If you could, the room would be spinning. But you're kind of stuck there in this position. Occasionally your body automatically turns to its side, almost out of just automatic, but you didn't mean to do that. The body is just kind of stuck. You can hear some movement, like outside. You can kind of hear some movement of someone who opened up the door and then closed it. But that's pretty much it. As this is happening, there's a weight that's kind of put on your chest. A pressing that's kind of almost like, not a physical thing, but almost like an unease. Whatever's happening, it's not like somebody is actively trying to get you to avoid this, but almost like you don't have the ability to absorb whatever's happening. You can be present, but you can't see it. You can hear it, but for some reason you can't move in it. Go ahead and give me a Constitution check, please.
$15.
15. You're able to kind of like flex your knuckles a little bit. Move the little fingers. Takes a lot of energy. A lot. You're so used to be able to do a lot of things in 6 seconds. To move a single digit for you takes about a good 20. But you're able to start kind of moving your fingers a little bit, kind of fluttering your eyes. You can kind of peek through the smallest portion of eyelid that's given to you. But it's a lot of work. We're going to come back to you. Azalia.
Yeah.
Same thing. Your wings have never felt so heavy in your life. They feel like iron. They feel like stone. Legitimately, pun intended, your wings always to you feel as light as a feather. But now, they feel like each individual feather weighs about 20 pounds. Every muscle in your body, your torso, your legs, your arms, your shoulder muscles that lead to the blades of the wings, they are heavy. They are stone. They are solid. It is uncomfortable. If you didn't have wings, you could maybe pull yourself up out of the bed, but almost like it's a parachute strapped to the bed. It's almost like the weight of them is a counterweight that you can't stop. But unlike Bjorn, you can at least open up your eyes, you can see. Muscles are hard to move. Torso's hard. Even if you have the ability normally to just kind of like sit up without needing the strength of your arms, it's beyond you right now. Something is holding you down on purpose. Whether it's your wings, whether it's your whole body, something's specifically trying to weigh you down so you can't interrupt something.
Great.
You can turn your head and you can kind of see Bjorn. You can kind of see that he's kind of stuck. You can kind of see him kind of slowly taking each muscle and putting every strength that he has to try to open up his eyes. Everything to kind of move his fingers, like someone waking up from a coma after like 10 years. The strength is beyond them, but they can still understand how to do certain things. You can talk, and you see still your friends are still there. Nothing else in the room looks really different, but you do see this light just blaring through this window. It was not this bright when you went to sleep.
Why is it so bright? Nova, Roneen? Bjorn? Do any of them answer me? It's hard to move. Are you guys awake? I'm not talking to you, I'm sorry. She keeps licking my chin. Still no answer? Hello? I'm gonna shout louder.
Okay. At this point, we're gonna switch back to Roneen. As you are holding on to this handle and you're listening to the other person, you now hear back from the room Azalia calling out.
Azalia? I'm sorry, I will come back to you. And then I'm gonna go back to the room.
Okay. As you go back in, Azalia, you see the door open, but nobody's coming through it.
Hello?
Azalia, you alright?
Who's there?
You can physically
Me,
see
right
Azalia
here.
talking, but she can't see you.
Do I hear Roneen?
No. Well, what's your passive perception?
'Tis a 17.
I'd say, Roneen, if you're within 10 feet of her, she can kind of hear kind of like if you were hearing sound underwater. Like there's a reverberation that you can kind of hear, almost like a response, but you can't. The words are muffled beyond belief, like muffle over a muffle over a muffle.
I mean, I'm gonna go right up to her and put my hand on her shoulder. Azalia, I'm right here. Are you alright?
You feel the weight on your shoulder heavier than the weight that your body is right now.
I can't lift up my arms or anything, can I?
Give me a strength check.
Nah. Gonna be amusing.
This is not her last check.
Nat 20, so a 19.
Nice.
With the response of like feeling this pressure, you just like put everything got into it. You were just, something has to happen. And like just, you get exhausted as soon as it's done, but you're able to like snap your torso up. Your leg is still laying down, but you're able to like snap your torso up and you're able to like plant your arms down. Your wings are still draped over the left and right side of the bed, but you're able to put your hands down to counterweight you. You're able to sit up, but that's kind of what you got.
Why? What is so heavy? Guys, are you here?
What's happening? Are you alright?
Roneen, I'm over here.
I'm right here.
Can you hear me? Sorry, Luna.
Yes, I can hear ya.
I'm right here. If I can't
I'm
stand,
going
but
to use message.
Okay.
See if I can get her to say, I am standing right here. Do you see me?
It does go through. You do hear it.
right where?
I am right in
There you
front
go.
of you. I'm like waving my hand.
There goes that 1 hit point psychic damage from Azalia yelling.
All right. I am going to Biscuit is Biscuit still curled up with her? I'm going to try and like pick her up and go, see? Here.
So you just see a flying biscuit just kind of like hanging out in the air.
Roneen Biscuit learned to fly.
You shrunk way more than I thought. Am I invisible? I didn't cast invisibility.
And Azalia, as
Well,
you're
I
hearing
don't
this, you
see you.
still see Roneen sleeping on the bed.
Oh no! I froze for a minute.
no.
I still see Roneen. What?
Sleeping on the bed.
I don't know how you're talking to me because you're kind of sleeping right now, and it's freaking me out a little bit.
I look over there. Oh, right. I seem to be out of my body. Also, there's someone in the room next door that's not Azalia and Alistair. I'll be right back. I come back next door to talk to the
Do
person
you
in the other
put
room.
Biscuit back down, or do you take him with you?
Yes. I put her back down.
Okay. Curls
I'm
back
so
up in a little ball.
confused. I'm gonna sit there and cry a little bit because
Oh,
I can't see anybody. I can't hear anybody now. I'm heavy. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Before you get back to the door, Roneen, we're going to go to the people who were able to succeed on the checks. For the 3 others, this is going to happen at the same time for you. You are asleep, but you are sent into kind of a current time kind of vision. You kind of see this all unfold like a story. You don't know how you're seeing this. You see Roneen walk out of her body. You see Bjorn struggling to move. You see Azalia like struggle to move, then just spring up. You see all this happen as a bird's eye view. And you can see Roneen run back to the door. You see 2 people in the room. You see Alistair, Manon, and 1 third person. You see a very sad tiefling just sitting in the door wondering what to do. She's sitting there, one leg hanging out of the window, the other one kind of sitting there on the ledge. Just kind of crouched in there, eventually listening to the door to wonder if somebody's going to come in.
Are the other 2 like near me? Like, do I see them?
You are not interacting with this. You are able to watch it.
Okay. But do we see each other?
No,
Like-
you do not.
Okay.
Yeah, you do
So
not.
none of us can interact with this.
No. You were
Can we
just
tell
watching.
who the tiefling in the window is?
It is clearly Dahlia. Yeah, it is clearly Dahlia. In this vision, she does have her pigmentation back. She is not a shadow form, but she is different. She does not have her natural purplish hue as some of you have seen her before. Her skin is more of a reddish shade. Her body has a little bit more demonic features to it. The horns are a little bit longer. The tail has a couple spikes on it. The point of it has a little bit more of a weight to it. You can see that some of her skin, instead of it having more of the actual smooth elvish kind of feature, it has kind of more of a spiked rough exterior to it. Very much of like an ancient tiefling. Very much of like a tiefling that was maybe a first of its kind of like that. Most purest of its form. But she's just kind of sitting there, and it's like she's pondered herself of, Do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, kind of back and forth.
We can't intervene?
As far as you know, you cannot interact with this. You're watching this like a show. You can even see yourselves laying in bed.
As Manon, I would try to intervene.
So the checks were specifically who took damage. If they took damage, it woke them up. If they didn't, if you don't take damage, you're still asleep.
Can I try to wake myself up?
How would you try to wake yourself up?
She's gonna slap herself silly. You know, kick it.
Put her hand in warm water.
No.
Like, if you can give me a way that you would wake yourself up, feel free to kind of throw it out at me.
How am I sleeping on the bed right now?
I don't know. How are you sleeping on the bed right now?
Probably on my side.
Okay, I'm like, don't let me dictate that for you.
I don't want to metagame by saying if I'm on my side near the edge, I just make myself roll off the bed and smack my head on a nightstand or something.
I mean, can tieflings sleep on their side? You got those horns, and I guess you got the smaller horns, so you're fine. So
Probably
You
better.
roll off to wake yourself up, but by hitting your head on the nightstand, you knock yourself out again.
Right.
yeah.
It's up to you. The
So what are you gonna try to do?
Roll off the bed.
How are you gonna get
I don't
yourself
know,
to roll off the bed?
Will my body to? I mean, how do you wake yourself up? You realize that you're dreaming and you're like, wake up, move something.
Yeah, I mean,
Alistair rips a gnarly fart. That wakes her up.
You see the sheets kind of like float up for a second, and it just kind of drops.
Then the wings like move a second and just brush away.
And I smell it, and that's what wakes me up.
That's what wakes you up.
No.
You take 2d6 poison damage. If we want to go real nasty, necrotic damage, but we'll just say poison for the time.
Okay.
I will say you can at least get yourself to give me a Constitution check.
Damn it, it was on 19 that rolled over to 9 plus 2, 11.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't understand how this is working, and you don't know how to necessarily work with it. It seems like you were just a spectator in this otherwise sport. We are going to switch over back to Roneen.
Oh.
Unless, I'm sorry, Nova, did you want to do
I
something?
was gonna try to see if is there a check that I could do? Because, like, would this be familiar? Like, have I heard of people being able to, project themselves to see
You can give me a history check.
things? Okay. And see if I can somehow try to wake myself up. I don't know. Ooh, that's a 19 for a 20.
You don't know what this is. You've never learned anything about this. But you can assume that let's see. You can assume, based off of things that happen in the Feywild and a lot of other realms, not specifically the Feywild, but just because Feywild is full of magic, a lot of times when there is someone that is arcanely grand, with just a lot of ancient magic, their emotions can affect the people around them. If they're happy, they can non-intentionally make other people happy. If they're sad, they can make other people sad. Despair leads to despair.
Okay.
You can assume that there's someone here with a high intensive emotion of magic that is pulling you all into the same mindset that they are kind of throwing themselves into.
Can I assume that it's probably the person who we don't recognize that's in the one room?
Yeah, I mean, you can assume it's a tiefling. It seems like whatever's happening to her, she is kind of fallen to a pit of despair, and it's kind of dragging you all down like an anchor.
Am I able to move at all, or am I just like completely comatose?
I'll allow you to do what Manon did. You can give me a Constitution check.
Okay. We're using Nova's dice because they're doing nice tonight. That's a natural 20 for a 21.
Okay,
I will take a picture of it if anybody wants to.
it's fine. It takes you like a minute to kind of like control your motor functions. Close a fist. Kind of stretch out your toes. About after 5 minutes, you can kind of force your eyes open and pull yourself out of this trance of sorts. I would say, as you do this, before you open up your eyes, you can tell one thing, because we're natural 20. The only way to be able to stay in this dreamscape is to stay asleep. So if you decide to, you can wake up, but then you can't interact with it. If you decide to commit to staying in the trance, you can have limited mobility within the trance, but it's known that you are still in a trance.
So if I stay in a trance form, am I able to move at all, or
You
no?
can move, but you won't have as much control as you usually do, but you do have control.
Okay. I'm gonna realize that, and I'm gonna try to stay in trance, but I'm gonna try to stand up.
Okay. Much like Roneen, you do pull yourself out of your own body. You do still see yourself laying or sitting however you were before. And you can start telling that the fingers that you were moving around, the toes you were stretching, the eyelids that you were fluttering, were those of this astral form, not of the actual body.
Fascinating.
You do see Azalia just like sitting upright, kind of alerted, but she does not seem to notice that you have pulled yourself up.
I just like put my hand in front of her face, not saying anything.
Okay, she doesn't react.
Oh. Huh. Hello?
Roneen, you do kind of hear, like, it's not loud, but almost because there's someone else doing what you're doing, you can kind of sense that someone else is kind of doing what... You can sense a similar presence back where you came from.
Can I tell who it is?
With the walls in between, I'd say no, but if you get closer to that door, you could tell.
The door of our room or the...
Door of your
Yeah.
room, yeah.
Well, I know it's not I know it's not Azalia. Well, don't know that it's not Azalia, but actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead and message Azalia again. Azalia, is that you getting up like me?
I'm still sitting here. I was kind of waiting for Biscuit to fly again. I don't think I'm drinking anymore, Roneen. This is a weird dream.
That's probably a good idea.
So do I hear
All
her
right, I'll
speaking,
be
or
back.
is that telepathic?
I would assume that
You hear
Azalia is talking, yeah.
Yeah, you hear it. Message is spoken.
Yeah.
Oh, hello?
She doesn't hear.
Do I hear Nova now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna message Nova. Nova, is that you? Are you up?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm projecting. I think I remember something about this, but I've never done it myself. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm
where are
I am
you?
as well.
Where?
Well, my body isn't right where I left it, but I'm there's someone in Manon and Alistair's room, and she seemed upset, and I came to check on Azalia, but I want to know what's going on here, so I'm coming back here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tiefling. I'm guessing it has something to do with Manon. Maybe, I don't know, it's a projection of a family member of some sort. I don't know for sure, but
I'll see what I can find out.
I mean, I can come over there. Where are you? Are you just in the hallway?
I'm at the door.
Oh.
I'm gonna sure, come if you want, or keep an eye on Azalia. She seems a bit upset. I'm just gonna kind of send a message, a little thought to Biscuit, just to make sure to stay snuggled up to Azalia. She's clearly very upset.
Hear the little squeaks kind of come by, barely opens up their eyes and just kind of squeaks over.
I'm gonna fall back and try and go back to sleep from this weird ass dream that I woke up to.
I'm gonna step out into the hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Hello.
You do see Roneen.
Oh, this is
I'm gonna
very
knock very softly on the door. Hello.
You hear
I'm sorry. I needed to check on my friend, but hello.
kind of comes by. You hear like a hesitation and kind of grabs on a knob and just kind of turns the handle, as you can kind of see on your side, and kind of slowly pulls open the door, as you do see a dark red-skinned female tiefling stand in front of you with really long horns. She kind of steps back a little bit.
Do we recognize the face as?
She does look like a varied version of Dahlia.
Hello, Your Majesty?
She just looks
Remember us?
super she just kind of like steps back, and she kind of like leans up against the window that she was sitting in before. I do. She kind of like puts one leg up.
How
and
are
kinda
you
lays in the window.
here?
I don't know. I don't know. And then she looks up into the sky. I don't fucking know.
You know what's going on with the moon? It's very bright.
Oh, well. And I just kind of lean over and be like, she has a lot of magic, and we're in the Feywild. It can be heightened when you're here.
Oh.
Something's going on with her. She pulled us into something. I wouldn't call this truly a dream. Something of arcana and magic based. But it's ancient.
You
So
start hearing her start to sing to herself, like in a sort of a lullaby to calm herself down. Almost like she's just trying to just do what she can. You kind of hear some verbiage come back through. Kind of like, she kind of goes through like some phrases. When the 9 eclipses come...
Is it a language you recognize?
She's speaking in Infernal, but she kind of breaks it up with Common. And she kind of does some lyrics of 9 eclipses and the end of days and the realms colliding. And she keeps singing it over and over and over again to herself in a very soothing tune, but in the way that she's doing it is very eerie. Like she can't help but make it unsettling, and she's trying to calm herself down, and she's just like clenching her fists as she's doing it.
I don't.
Dahlia, what are you talking about? What are you singing about?
You don't need to call me Queen. It's just a tune that I heard a long time ago. I heard it when I was a child, and I know my mom heard it when she was a child, and she's looking up in the moon and she's singing it again, almost like she's singing it specifically because of what the moon's doing right now. And she does the 9 eclipses again.
I come up to her very, very, very cautiously and be like, and just like reach my hand out to like touch her hand slightly.
You can feel tremors in her hand. She doesn't hold you back, but you can tell that she's shaking.
Would you teach us the song? Maybe that will help if we all sing it.
She just holds your hand tight and then she starts singing it. You can hear the verses go through about stages of it first sounds like it's stages of apocalypse, but then it specifically sounds like stages of renewal. Then it switches into stages of hell and stages of heaven. It sounds like the way it's being sung is dependent on who sings it, depends on how it's interpreted. The current way that she's currently singing it is the end of days. Going over when the nine eclipses happen, then the realms will fall. Each eclipse representing a different dimension that will fall upon the aberrant dimension.
Does any of it sound familiar?
You would have heard this, but not as a sort of a gospel. You would have heard this more as like a warning to a lot of clan elves like yourself, the ones that don't live in major towns, that are kind of warned that when major unique events happen, when all 9 align, doesn't mean that all 9 realms will fall.
That it will or does not?
It will.
Okay.
But the difference is she's saying that these 9 events are 9 eclipses. You have been taught this as 9 unique events, and you've been taught that the fire is one, that the storms and the quakes and the tectonic shifts is a second, but you haven't been told what the other 7 are. She's transferring them as 9 eclipses. She does continue singing. And go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask. Can I make? Would I be able to assume which eclipse she's talking about responds with the events I know?
She does not. She does not speak of the eclipses as there's a unique one. She just says there's just 9 eclipses.
Okay.
She doesn't specifically say like when one happens or what each one refers to. She just always says 9 eclipses. She does bring down that when each eclipse happens, day gets lost and night becomes grander. And as you keep hearing it, you start relating this to as life starts to end into the realms themselves, so does the light that affects the realms. You don't know if this means like literally like life, radiant magic, or literally just daytime. You don't know what it relates to. You don't know if it just means that night becomes more and day becomes less. But she does say when it's officially gone is when the days are done.
I'm gonna listen a couple times, and then once, like, as she repeats it, I'm going to start speaking it in the languages I know. So I'm going to first start with Elvish to see if the moon reacts in any way, because seeing we're in the Feywilds.
Okay, start with Elvish. What do you do next?
And then I'll do deep speech.
Okay.
And then I kind of look at Roneen and kind of like try to gesture to maybe her to follow suit, but with the languages she knows.
I shrug and try to do a version of it in Aquan.
Okay. Where are you standing during this, Roneen?
Probably just near the doorway. How far is this window that she's in from the door?
It's on the opposite side of the room, so I'd say
Okay.
12 feet? 10 feet?
Then I would have gone closer over to her.
Okay. Nothing you say necessarily seems to like change or give insight. But both of you being in presence and both of you having this true sight, you start now as she keeps repeating this 2-minute kind of rhyme back and forth. You can almost now see the light change as it's glooming from the window. You're not necessarily looking outside while she's doing this, but you can see how far the light actually comes in, how much of it comes through, and it's almost like as she's singing this, it's actually giving you a physical description of what it's supposed to look like outside as it happens. And as she's singing this more and more, you start to see around you kind of like the building falling apart, the world kind of ending. Nova, you start to feel pain in your body. You start to lose vision in your eyes. Roneen, you start to feel heavy. You start to get that armor back. You both start to relate that whatever these 9 eclipses are set up in parallel to what this vision that previously you guys experienced from Manon happens in tandem. She immediately, as this happens, she immediately turns and she just immediately snaps. And she grabs, if she can reach Roneen, if she can reach you, she's going to grab both of your hands. And she immediately, her eyes immediately just, as they immediately just go pure black into a void. As she starts repeating like a sentence over and over again, like in a possession. There are 9 keys. Hang on, I got to remember. Nine keys there are. 9 will fall. 9 will unlock. 9 must be sacrificed. 9 must be saved. 9 keys to unlock. 9 to be sacrificed. 9 to be saved. And she keeps repeating this over and over again.
2. Oh, probably like fumble because thinking I have my book on me, but I probably don't have it on me, do I? So.
No. And then she immediately like lets go and she just like, I don't know what to do. I can't go home. She doesn't want me.
But why can't you go home?
I don't know why I'm here. She doesn't want me here, but I can't leave. I tried to walk away, and as soon as I left the building, I just appeared back here. I know...
All right, well... I know she's a lot, but we'll figure this out. Oh, land folk families are weird.
I don't know if this is just a
She just
land folk
kind of like
thing.
puts both her legs like in the windowsill, and then she kind of like fetal positions herself, and she like curls her tail kind of around her as it is longer now in this form. You can just kind of see her just like fully succumb into like everything that she thinks is wrong in her life.
Do I see Manon's laying in the bed like near in this
Apparently on her
room,
side too.
right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to her and can I try to see if, like, I don't know if it would be what kind of check it would be, but try to see if there's a way I could get her to do what we're doing? You know, like somehow to get her into this form so she could talk to her mom and maybe calm her down. I don't know.
Like you want to
if it'll
possess her?
work or not. No. I don't want to possess her. I just want to see if I can figure out if there's a way that she can step into this kind of.
I mean, you were
form,
able to figure out from Roneen that Roneen could at least message other people, but Azalia was awake, so magic still works. You still have the ability to use your magic. So outside of that, you haven't really tested the curves of what this does. You at least know that you can at least still operate your spells. So take with that.
Eldritch blast me. Eldritch blast me.
That's a little extreme. I'm sitting here going shocking grasp. No.
I do have minor illusion. I don't know if that would do anything. No.
You can make it. You can make a sound. You can make a really loud sound.
Yeah, I'll make a minor illusion go right over by her ear and make it a really loud like sound to try to wake her up.
Make
Now,
it a
are you
car horn,
trying
something
to
Nova
are
would
you
never
trying
do.
to wake her up or keep her in the dream state?
I want to wake her up to the point where we are, where it's like half awake kind of thing.
Yeah, that'll wake her.
Yeah,
though,
that'll wake her
so-
up.
Oh, okay. Darn it. Let me think. Let's see.
Joe, random question. I just thought of this. My original con save for this whole thing was a nat 20. Would that give me any type of leeway in this?
I mean, like at this point, without retconning anything, you could at least see what's happening. Like you could like maybe like have your eyes like slowly open. You can maybe move a little bit, but you would still be kind of like, yeah, without retconning any information at this point, like you could say like you're moving a little bit. You can at least see what's happening without actually like seeing as like bird's eye view. You could see it through your own eyes. It'd be up to you at this point what you'd want to do with that.
I'm just gonna. I don't have any spells to do it, so I'm just literally gonna just go in, like, very, very cautiously try to, poke at Manon to try to wake her a little bit. I'm just very cautious about it. I'm just like, I don't know if this will work.
Are you poking to do damage, or are you just poking?
Poke it to try to just jostle her slightly
Nothing
awake.
happens.
Okay.
Can I try to pull myself out and do an astral projection?
Yeah. If you want to,
Having
go
seen
ahead.
all this?
Yeah, so I'd say at this point you can see what's happening. You can kind of get it. You are able to pull yourself out as well at this point after this has all happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Alistair. Hi. Can you help us? I'm trying to wake Manon, trying to get her into this same form.
You see Dahlia see that you're awake too, and she just kind of like turns her head bashful away, and then she kind of like leans out into the street instead of leaning in fetal position between the rooms in the street.
I'm kind of awkwardly just kind of rubbing her back and trying to
I think
comfort her very awkwardly.
there.
I'm not good at this. Exactly.
I think she needs her daughter to speak to her. But I don't know how to get her into this form. I don't really know how I truly got this way myself. So, yeah.
Yeah, let me spell. Could use this. I'm going to. Yeah, I guess like, can I try not so much to possess Manon, but try to reach into her to like grab her. I hate to say spirit, but like her astral form to pull it out.
So you want to go inside her to get it? Fair. Okay.
Not like that, you perv.
Grab that ass. No.
Like grabbing her shoulders to like pull that astral projection out.
Okay. Give me like an Arcana check to see if you can understand the parameters of how this works, so you can try to do it.
Sure, why not?
Guidance. I
That-
give you guidance.
What does guidance do again?
Guidance 1d6.
D4.
1d4.
Mine's a D4.
Okay.
Okay. So that's gonna be, it was an 11, so now it's a 15.
Okay. It takes you a couple minutes. It looks awkward outside, but it's you can tell that it does work. And at this I'd say like as
grabbing
you're
her
just
shoulders, putting my foot
Yeah.
on the bed, like trying
like
to pull.
all of a sudden, Manon, you start to see what's happening, and as soon as you open your eyes in astral projection form, all you see is this hands coming right at you. So you can take with that what you will.
Hello.
Manon? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
I'm assuming I've been a lovely watcher of my own soap opera for
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
20 minutes, so I know everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sit up?
Oh yeah,
my
you
little
you now have the ability of astral projection like they do.
Yeah, I can see everyone, and I just do a sweep of everyone looking at me, and then my eyes settle on my mom.
Nova, Roneen, I think it might be time for us to maybe step out of the room. So we're not
Yes.
going to have a word with her mom.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I
I'm going to like, sure. And then before I walk out, I just turned to Manon and I'm like, maybe this time be a bit more tactful. And I'm just going to walk out.
Come on over to our room.
Shut the door behind and walk to the other room.
And put our ear against it. No.
No, we can do that on the wall in the other room while we watch and keep an eye on
Okay, so you
Azalia.
guys go around. Manon, as you're now alone in this room with, you don't recognize her, but like as you look around, like the face makes sense, the body shape makes sense, but like the horns are wrong, the tail is wrong, the skin color is wrong, the texture of her skin's wrong, everything is wrong. But you do know it is your mom.
She's gonna walk over and sit next to her on the windowsill if she can fit.
She kind of moves
You
out
are.
of the way a little bit, but she still is like holding her tail around as like a comfort thing.
I like what you did with your skin.
She doesn't say anything. She just looks down at it, and she just kind of looks away from it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I meant more so like I spent 19 years in the Shadowfell in the castle like you wanted as a pretty princess and doing all the things you wanted me to do, and you know, I'm finally out here and I get to fight cool monsters and make friends and do all the cool things that you and Dad did. Just don't want to go back to anything else. At least not right now. I'm having fun.
She just looks at you. She kind of laughs in an awkward sense. You fun? This is fun? Like, I understand fun for adventuring, but look at what's happened since you left. I'm not saying it's your fault, but look at what's happened. Look at what has transpired after you left. Not because you left, but after you left. I mean, yes,
I know.
but I mean, theoretically, myself and my brother, your uncle, are, I don't know if we're dying. I don't know what I am right now. I don't know what this is. Malik
didn't
is
mean
out,
it like-
and apparently he wants you for something, and now you want to go see the Azura clan.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like I get to. When I was in the Shadowfell, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what, you know, I liked books, and I didn't know much beyond that. I was really good with the sword, and Dad trained me, and you didn't really want him to, but, you know, he did, and I was really good with it, and I don't like dresses, and I don't like, you know, make, like, long hair and braids and revealing clothes, and, you know, out here, I don't have to be somebody I'm not, is what I'm saying. And there is stuff going on in the Shadowfell. That's why I'm out here. That's why I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Malik and figure out about this curse and figure out how to get you out of it so you can be you again. I didn't mean that I didn't want you around ever. Just freaked out thinking that you were always watching something I was doing. It just made me feel trapped again. Kind of like how I felt back at the castle.
She just kind of like, you can see like ashy tears come from her eyes, like she doesn't have liquid. It's like fire coming out of her eyes. She just kind of clenches onto her knees. I don't know how to do this. It's been 20 years, and I don't know where I was. I brought you in this world, I held you, I saw you grow up, and then 2 years later, nothing. I don't know what he did. I don't know how it happened, but I don't have the experience I should have. I wasn't there. I wish I was. Whatever that was me, but it wasn't. I don't understand it.
If I can, I'll try to grab her and pull her into a hug.
She doesn't let go. She holds you in tight, and she wraps her tail around you. You can feel her skin rough texture. You can feel these spikes in it, much more like an Avernus devil, more than a material plane tiefling. She just I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm here. And I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know if I'm supposed to help you. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something, but I'm here.
I'm glad you're here, Mom. And I'm sorry I made you feel like I wasn't glad. She's saying this while holding her. I don't know what happened either, and I want to find out. Because I want to help you. I want to help us. I'm going to figure out whatever the fuck Malik did, and I'm going to fix it. I know.
You're not strong enough, though.
I'll get stronger. Like you did.
But I wasn't strong enough.
Maybe it doesn't have to be strength. Maybe I just have to outsmart him. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna help you get back to the Shadowfell, get back to Dad, and be you. I'm gonna fix it. I promise.
She just holds you tight. For everybody else, where are you guys at? Did you guys go in the other room?
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are in the other room, you do feel... I'm going to rephrase that. You do sense that light that's glooming out, there is more reasoning to look at it. The light keeps changing. The distance that's pulling in from the window is changing. The shading of it's changing. How bright is it? How little is coming in? You eventually look inside, and it's almost like a fast forward. Whatever you're seeing right now is almost like each realm itself is a planet. And for some reason on the material plane, you can see each realm existing. And as each one explodes, it covers the moon in the sky. It starts creating more tectonic shifts around as you start feeling wind come around. Each realm coming through until the last one does, and you can see that it keeps raining shrapnel of itself all over. Whatever happens, whenever it happens, someone, somehow, is able to pull all the planes into one, all the realms into one material plane, which many of you know, especially Nova, is a calamity event. It is an event that is apocalyptic. One realm cannot exist with another realm. They each have to be having their own space. As this happens, you all instinctively just pull yourself back into your bodies. Bjorn, you relax your body, go back to sleep. Azalia, you just close your eyes and go back to sleep. And Manon, as you hold your mom, she turns back into a shadow, and then she just folds back into your shadow.
Can I say anything to her as this is happening?
Sure.
You can stay, Mom. I'm sorry.
You just start seeing her skin start to disappear as it starts going back in your shadow. I'll be here.
I love you.
As you just see like your own shadow kind of like stretch out, just put its hand and kind of sort of half hug you as it's stretching back. And it phases through your neck. I love you. As it pulls back, and you instinctively just kind of walk backwards into your bed. And you just see her shadow just kind of come from you and just pull the blanket over you. And it sort of wraps itself around you. As you close your eyes, as you all close your eyes. And that's where we're going to end it.
Well, I'm fucking sad.
Hopefully it'll happen. Oh, oh yeah. It was also very confusing.
It was very confusing, but wow. Wow. Lots of roller coasters. Roller coasters.
All right. So thank you everyone for joining the chat. Thank you for watching the stream. Do not forget that we are doing our dice raffle right now. So check out our socials. Check out Arcania Miscellanea. If you do not know the links, they are right in our About Us screen. We have our own link and we have their link. Check them out. Make sure you follow both
It ends
pages.
December 2nd. Make sure you enter.
Yep. So make sure you're following both
Thank
pages.
you, Ghost Manon.
I'm actually Dahlia right now.
Follow both pages. Tag 3 friends that you know would want to be interested, and post a story.
Ghost Mom.
We will announce the winners on the 2nd of December, which will be a Tuesday during one of our streams. But that being said, we'll have another session next Tuesday. So we'll continue right off after this. And theoretically, it'll last more than an hour worth of their time. So, that being said, everybody have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye.